Coastal English. I'm your host, Ruth Alido, welcoming you aboard Flight 409. You are just in time for adventure and fun with recreatory reading. For those who are on board for the first time, get acquainted with the beautiful stewardesses and handsome stewards who will be with you on this special flight. Our special flight has been named Recreation, the pet project of our friend, Mr. Reading. On board the plane are magazines, newspapers, paperbacks, all kinds of printed materials to keep you company on your journey. We also have a lot of picture books, pop-ups, and storybooks for the very young. You may go over the wide selection of reading materials and choose those which interest you most. We promise you fun and adventure in your seats as you relax and get rid of your tension. Yes, reading friends, although there are many printed materials you must read, some of which are hard to digest, there are also many which will keep you in a cheerful frame of mind. In school, reading in the classroom does not always mean serious study. Interest and enjoyment rank high in the making the reading hour a time for fun. There are several ways to identify recreatory reading. Here are 3 of them. First, students are free to choose what to read. Remember that interest is the #1 factor. Second, there is no conscious teaching and testing of skills by the teacher, meaning the students are not expected to answer a lot of questions to test comprehension. The teacher does not have to say, "What lesson did we learn?" Third, there are enjoyable activities which students can work on individually or in group. Classrooms should be more than rooms set formally with desks in rows for students, teacher's table and chair in the front, a blackboard to write on, etc. There should also be attractive jackets and books in bookshelves, pictures, and other visual aids for teaching. The books should be different on subject areas to fit the varied interest of the students. They should be within easy reach of the children who work, study, and play in the classroom. If you are lucky and have a spacious classroom, why not make the library corner really cozy? A mat on the floor, cushions to sit on, attractive pictures, 1 or 2 toys, and others. We have talked to a teacher who maintained a library corner in her classroom. Let's find out from Miss Cleofa herself how she manages the library corner.
Good morning, Nika.
Good morning, Ruth. Good morning.
Your students look so busy over there. Could you tell us about the Nook and what they're doing?
Actually, this is our mini library. It is our library corner. It is the recent addition to the homeroom, to our homeroom, and it was put up by the parents themselves. Well, the children come over to sit down, to remove their shoes, and to read good books.
Oh, really? Do you tell them what to read?
Oh, no. Actually, they choose what they want to read, and some students even approach me and ask me if they could bring home the books which they haven't finished reading yet. But we have made it a rule here that all reading materials must be read in this library corner. So what we've done instead is to give them these attractive markers with their names on them so that the student will find out on what page he or she stopped.
Oh, that sounds great. Thanks a lot, Nika, for imparting to us about some information about your library corner. We'll see you next time.
See you soon.
Thank you.
The library corner, Nook, is a wonderful idea, isn't it? The parents feel they are part of the learning scheme. They have also promised to help the children have a corner in their homes for the children's own books. So what is the teacher's role in recreatory reading? Here are some suggestions for the teacher. First, set aside a particular time each day to read to students. Second, have books on a variety of subject matter in the shelves. Try to get books on the special interests of each class. Third, involve the students in magazine and newspaper reading. Have room subscriptions of newspaper if possible. Fourth, Give time for important discussions about interesting information gleaned from magazines or newspapers. Fifth, establish a reading corner or center. This center can include educational games. Sixth, encourage children to read a variety of reading selections. There should be different types of literature in shelves. Labels include biography, science fiction, fairy tales, sports, and humor. Do you have a sense of humor? Teachers should, you know. If you don't, you have to cultivate one to keep you young. You know the old adage, a smile all day keeps the wrinkles away. Well, anyway, most people have 5 senses: sight, smell, hearing, taste, and touch. A teacher must have more than 5 senses. 2 of these extras are sense of humor and common sense. How do we incorporate sense of humor and common sense in developing students' comprehension skills? We'll find out when we return.